Today I want to talk about a few different slide techniques that will hopefully come in handy and make your playing more versatile. Trick number 1, slide harmonics. This is how it sounds. So this is a bit of a party trick, but also sounds super cool. We just want to avoid using it too frequently. To perform this technique, you do the following. Slide up to any fret. In this example, I'll use the 5th fret on the 1st string. And then lightly and quickly tap the same string an octave higher. Which is always 12 frets above the slid note. So if I'm on the 5th fret, I tap the 17th fret, 12 frets above. This turns the note into a harmonic. Then slide up 12 frets to that note. It's almost like playing the note way up on the string. This is like almost the note all the way up here, an octave higher than the 17th fret. You can also get a few subsequent slide notes after the initial note if you're careful. So those are also harmonics. It's probably best to use that trick only once a show, but it's cool. Trick number 2, harmonics behind the slide. So if I bar the 12th fret with the slide, I can then reach 5 frets behind the slide to the 7th fret and pluck those notes. The resulting sound is almost harp-like and quite pleasant. The harmonics are always 5 frets behind the slide, so if my slide is on the 7th fret, reach to the 2nd, and I get these really interesting harmonics. I find this trick is especially good for starting or ending a song. So there you have it, harmonics behind the slide. Trick number 3, fretting behind the slide. This technique will really open up your playing. Fretting behind the slide allows you to play notes with the slide and fret notes with your fingers simultaneously. This is useful both for chord formations and for soloing. Now, I'm in open B tuning, so if I play a bar chord, it's a major chord. For example, here's a B major chord, 12th fret, but how do I play a B minor chord? Well, it's easy when I fret behind the slide because I can lower the 3rd of the chord a half step by fretting the 3rd string while still playing the 4th and 2nd strings with my slide. So there it is, B minor, B major, B minor. At no point am I lifting the slide off of the strings to play the minor chord. All I'm doing is fretting a note while still playing the slid notes. By using this technique, a large number of chords are available to me that aren't possible if I were to just use the slide. For example, if B major is my 1 chord, I can fret behind the slide to play the 5 chord. So there's the 5 chord, an F sharp major in this case, because I'm in B. Or I could play the minor 3 chord. 1, major 1, minor 3. Or I could play the 6 minor 7th chord. Here's the 1, here's the 6, and so on. By using a combination of fretted and slid notes to play a chord, you almost get a pedal steel type of sound, and it gives the chords a lot of character, especially when you switch between them. You can also fret behind the slide when you're soloing. You can bar a fret and play single notes on that fret, and also on frets behind it, like this. So the slide stays on the strings the entire time. No Notes are able to sound behind the slide because the act of fretting them lowers the string off of the slide onto the fret. When you do this, the slide isn't a hindrance for solo playing, but rather a benefit. You can play notes faster than if you only use the slide. If you enjoy this content, you can support me on Patreon or check out my albums anywhere you listen to music. All the links are in the description below. Till next time.